Yep. Things, those fruits, those works come from those things. I mean, even the volunteering of doing things in this service, those are the works that come from the desire to be in this. Every bit of it is a desire to be where you want to be. I mean, how many people here don't desire the kingdom? There's not a hand that goes up, right? So how many people do desire the kingdom? Yeah, so there you go. I mean, it's everything that we want. It's everything that we desire in our hearts. And a lot of times we're so immersed in this world that we can't think beyond it. And we can't think, this is where we're heading. This is where we're going. This is all temporary in this life. This is where we're going. So we have 5 things we're going to focus on. Honestly, I could have probably put 100 of them in here, but we'd be here all day. Well, we'd probably be here all month. But we're going to look at 5 of the basics today. And a lot of these you probably know. You probably internalize them already. But it's good to at least go back to them and at least hardwire these things into your head and understand them from the Bible perspective. That whatever the Bible says is truth. It's absolute truth. And don't ever let anyone confuse you from that truth. The Bible will tell you the path to go. So the first one we're going to look at is the reward of the kingdom is being sons of God. We may, we tend to trivialize that a bit as human beings. I mean, those in the world will actually trivialize it completely and even rebel against that whole idea. I mean, they always say, well, your God is a mean God and he killed people and he did all these things. You don't understand the situations that were involved with these things. And there's points there's no hope for some people. And the most merciful thing he could have done was allow them to die. I mean, you have to understand the realities that were present at those times. But we all desire to be sons and daughters of God. We all want this. And being in the kingdom is being a son of God. And that way, Galatians 4 verses 7. Galatians 4 verses 7. Like the servants of the master, we are servants under sin if we're outside of Christ. We live in a sinful world. We conduct ourselves in a sinful world. And we live as slaves to it. And he called us out of that. He called us on the path to being sons, being daughters, if you will. He wanted us to be those things. Galatians 4 verse 7 says, wherefore thou art more than a servant, but a son, and if a son, an heir to God through Christ. So it kind of looks at it on a basic level, but you have to understand what that is. Who was an heir of God? Christ, right? Look at it. I mean, he gave his life for us so we could be heirs. Yeah.
I like that this is the first point because it's like there's nothing better than being the child of the creator of everything.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing better.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
And for whole
Unto until someone places their hands on you and you're baptized under what?